think about also about weight. So if we're all eating this low health, non-dense foods, well, we're hungrier, so
Yeah,
we eat
totally.
more. And
Totally.
I've heard some amazing stories. One is great, that a guy that drove 60 miles to buy nutrient dense oranges from a friend of mine, um, ate one for breakfast every day. When he ran out, instead of driving back, he went to the store, and instead of one, it didn't even fill him up. So he ate two every morning. And before he got to lunch, he was starving. When he ate the nutrient dense fruit, he wasn't even hungry at lunchtime. I mean, it's the complete difference. If you're not getting any nutrition, you just eat more. Then we get a bunch of calories, and then
Yeah.
we're all obese.
And I
It's
have
it's it's
such,
absolutely everything correlates with what we've been eating. Yeah,
and
our
that,
health. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry I cut you off. I'm just so excited. It completely correlates and it relates back to what I talked about earlier about the bitter flavors because our bitter taste receptors literally help to trigger the hormones in our body that create satiation. And there's
Hmm.
even a little correlation to, there's this big trend right now with um, Ozempic and these hormone affecting pharmaceuticals that are helping people. And, I'm sure they're bringing people a lot of benefits. I'm not speaking to any kind of expertise around that. But what I am saying is that our bitter taste receptors can trigger those hormones naturally in our
Hmm.
body. And that's
Hmm.
part of what creates that satiation feeling that you're talking about. And it's because we're getting those levels of nutrients. So there's a whole gamut of things that we can investigate around these bitter flavors and how and the beauty of bitter flavors is that it's not just bitter. You're not eating your fruit saying, oh, this is extraordinarily bitter because it has all these extra flavonoids in it. No, it's the balance of flavor. It's that complexity and it's that thing that lasts on your tongue that proves that there's more to it, right? And it's not like we have to go and eat all the rinds and not the fruit, right? It doesn't have to be that way because nature knows how to package this in a way that it's delicious and beneficial. So I love that story about the oranges and the difference in the lack of bitters is going to have an effect on your satiation levels. So that's a really cool
I've
story.
tried to develop a simple explanation. We can eat cheap food and then pay a doctor
Right.
for medical treatment, or we can pay a regenerative farmer and eat healthy food from the start.
Yeah.
And that's the choice we're making. Because we've done this, our medical costs are absolutely through the roof,
Yeah.
and they don't have to be.